Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we're going to do a specs comparison between the recently launched OnePlus 9RT and the upcoming iQOO 9 smartphone. The iQOO 9 is also going to be released in India sometime in February, but due to all the leaks we know almost everything about this one, and I feel it's very close in comparison to the OnePlus 9RT. But here are some pointers that I've noticed. In some areas I felt that the iQOO is going to offer you better value in terms of hardware. So let's go over it. And the first thing that I noticed is that regarding the processor used on the OnePlus 9RT, we have the Snapdragon 888, but on this iQOO 9 we'll be having the Snapdragon 88 Plus. So definitely it'll be slightly more powerful. And as you can see with this chart, the main difference between Snapdragon 888 and the 888 Plus, the 88 Plus, the Cortex X1 core is clocked slightly higher, almost up to 3 gigahertz. So it will have better performance. In fact, even if you run benchmarks and stuff, it will be better. And also, next thing that's important these days, we are doing a lot of AI operations. Here I see a significant difference. Again, as you can see the chart, the AI engine on the Snapdragon 888 was 26 tops, whereas on this 888 Plus, it's 32 tops. That's almost 20% improvement. So definitely a better processor that was used in the iQOO 9. Next, if we talk about this, and this is very important, guys, I did a little bit of digging to figure out this one. And this is regarding the screen used on both of them. Yes, on the, OnePlus, it's 6.62 inch screen, and on the iQOO 9 it's 6.56 inch screen. And guys, the iQOO also leaked, so we know the device and all these things, but the big difference is, and I did a little bit of digging to figure this out, guys, on the OnePlus 9RT, and not many people are mentioning about this, it's a regular 8-bit AMOLED panel, guys. Whereas iQOO is actually using a 10-bit AMOLED panel, and it makes a difference, guys. It's okay in mid-range and devices below 30,000, you're giving an 8-bit panel, but as you know, the OnePlus RT is above 40,000. They should have given a 10-bit panel. And I was just looking around it here. As you can see, this article from GSM Arena also confirms that it's an 8-bit panel. And the thing is that, guys, with the 8-bit panel, you simply will not get true HDR. If you want proper true HDR, not the fake emulation by software, you need a proper 10-bit panel. The 10-bit panel can produce over 1 billion colors, whereas a 8-bit panel can produce only about 16.7 billion colors. And that makes a difference these days. You're getting a lot of new content, etc. in HDR. So it's a true HDR screen. If you look at this screenshot, guys, this first screenshot, if you look at, this is the actual specs of the OnePlus 9RT. And here if you notice, nothing is mentioned. It just says 120 hertz AMOLED screen, and doesn't specify anything 8-bit or 10-bit. Because it's 8-bit panel, they are not mentioning anything. For example, if you look again at the OnePlus 9 Pro specs, and guys, these screenshots are taken from the actual specs of the OnePlus website. Here on the OnePlus 9 Pro, as you can see, I've highlighted, it's clearly mentioned that it's a 10-bit panel. So we are getting an 8-bit panel on the OnePlus 9RT, and I feel that's sort of a cost cutting that OnePlus is doing, and not a lot of people know about that. You're getting an 8-bit panel with the OnePlus RT. So definitely here I would say you're getting better panel, that's the AMOLED screen, with the iQOO. Next thing, if we talk about, that is the operating system that you're getting out of the box. And I just want to make it very clear, guys, many of you have been asking me, the new OnePluses that you're getting, and even this OnePlus 9RT, is basically nothing but color OS, guys. The Oxygen OS that you see on this is nothing but a skin. So it is basically color OS 12 that you're getting. That is based on Android 11 out of the box. They didn't give Android 12. Android 12, they said, will be coming in future with an update. Whereas on the iQOO, out of the box, you will be getting Android 12, that is based on FunTouch OS 12. So here again, Android 11 versus Android 12. And guys, want to be very clear, Oxygen OS, this is not Oxygen OS, this is Color OS. So it's Color OS, and Oxygen OS is just like a skin on that. So that's the big difference. I wished it also came with the Android 12. But anyways, moving to the next thing, this is regarding the battery capacities and the weight. This is public information, so we know that. And here definitely I would say the OnePlus RT is doing slightly better. The OnePlus RT is having a 4500 milliamp hour battery, whereas the iQOO 9 is going to have a 4350 milliamp hour battery. So 150 milliamp hours less. So definitely the OnePlus is better. Also in terms of weight, not a huge huge difference that I noticed. According to the leaks of the iQOO 9, it's 200 grams, whereas the OnePlus 9RT is 198 grams, about 2 grams less. Now, moving to charging speeds, which has become very important these days. Most of the smartphones come with fast charger. Same thing even with the OnePlus 9RT. It is using that 65 watt charger, which OnePlus claims can charge it fully in about 29 minutes. Whereas I'm surprised that the iQOO 9 is going to come out with the 120 watt fast charger, and based on the leaked specs and stuff, they claim that it can charge this device in just 18 minutes. So definitely faster charging of 120 watts that you're getting with iQOO. Next thing, and this is important if you're sort of a gamer or something, and again I did a little bit of digging, guys. The OnePlus 9RT is having a single haptic motor, whereas the iQOO 9 will have dual axis vibration motor. So the vibration haptic feedback will be very good. In day-to-day operations also you'll feel the difference, and in fact in gaming that makes considerable difference. So I feel it's better hardware implementation on the iQOO 9. Next thing, again, this is for gamers, guys. The iQOO is going to come with the in-game touch triggers. So this is a great thing if you're sort of a gamer. So it's nice. Whereas OnePlus is not giving anything like that. Anyways, moving to this point, and I think so this is a big difference, guys, and I'm a little bit annoyed here with OnePlus, what they're doing, and this is regarding the rear cameras. Both iQOO as well as the OnePlus 9RT claim triple camera setup, but if you look closely at the triple rear facing camera setup on the OnePlus 9RT, the main camera is good. It's a 50 megapixel, and again even the iQOO has a Sony sensor. Both of them are having a Sony sensor. 50 megapixel main, good. 16 megapixel ultra wide, very good. But the third camera is that regular rubbish 2 megapixel macro camera. Man, if it was a mid-range smartphone, something like 25,000, I'm okay, you give a 2 megapixel camera. But this smartphone cost above 40,000 and you're giving that 2 megapixel gimmick. I don't get it. Again, that's just gimmicks what OnePlus is doing. Whereas on the iQOO, here I like the triple camera setup. This also comes with the triple camera setup, as you can see from this image. The main camera is a 48 megapixel. Then we have a 13 megapixel ultra wide. But the next camera is actually a fully functional 13 megapixel again. But this is actually a 2x optical zoom camera. And that will make a huge difference for portraits, guys. So I feel definitely in camera department, the iQOO 9's camera setup is far superior compared to what we are getting with the OnePlus. Next thing is, again, if you look at the rear of this screenshot of the iQOO, I zoomed in a little bit. It also says that gimbal stabilization, and we have seen this gimbal stabilization in some of the earlier Vivo smartphones, some pricey Vivo smartphones, I would say, and it does make a difference if you shoot a lot of video handheld and you're moving around. So we also have that functionality on the iQOO 9, which is not there on the OnePlus. And lastly, guys, regarding the pricing, of course, we don't know the exact pricing of the iQOO 9. It's expected to launch sometime in February in India. But from what I'm hearing, the pricing of the iQOO 9 will be also very close to the pricing that we have seen on the OnePlus 9RT. So definitely I would say this iQOO 9 is a very good competitor to the OnePlus 9RT. And if you're looking for these devices, I would say just wait out, because as you have seen in a lot of areas, the iQOO has better hardware. In fact, particularly in regards to the AMOLED screen, that's a 10-bit AMOLED screen that you're getting. The processor is slightly faster with the Snapdragon 88 Plus. Camera definitely, I would say, is a plus point. So what do you guys think about the iQOO 9? Do let me know in the comment section. And what do you feel about the OnePlus 9RT? And is OnePlus justified giving that 2 megapixel camera on a smartphone that is costing over 40,000? Do let me know, guys. But anyways, guys, that's it for now for this video. If you guys are still not subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care.